Peace and one love. It's your brother A.D.V.I.S, and we are here with another installment of more interviews, aka memoirs of our real experiences. And for today's more interview, we have a brother that we are now tapped in with, an up and coming rising star with the bars for the streets and beyond. We are live here with the brother Furno from San Diego, repping the Black and Brown Empire. So unity is key, y'all. But shouts out to the brother. Thank you for being in here for today, my G. But yes, we're gonna have the brother still representing Black and Brown Empire, and we're gonna get this interview going like we usually do. Yo, yo,
What's good with it?
what's going on, brother, man? How you doing?
Good, good, man. Can't complain. Breathing and living still.
I feel that, man. Living and learning. I'm with that. He said breathing and living. I'm with that.
You know,
Hey, my G. So again, y'all, this is the brother Furno out of San Diego representing Black and Brown Entertainment, or I should say more so Empire, because it's an empire, because you got to build. Unity is key, y'all. So
that part.
again, if y'all have any questions or anything that you would like to ask Furno throughout the interview, please put it down in there. This is a live interview. So as much as I had these questions, man, if y'all want to get to know and tap in with the brother, please go follow this brother on all platforms. Stream him on Spotify, all other different places. But I'll let him tell you all of that later on. But before we get started, my G, is there any questions, comments, concerns, and things that you want to share with people before we start?
Well, what do you mean?
So is there anything that you want to plug, promote, or is there any questions that you had at the top of your
I
mind?
mean, I just dropped the EP called Street Therapy Volume One.
What you
Like
gonna be
it's
speaking about?
all exclusive beats and shit. I'm on
Mm.
I'm on all digital platforms. You know, I'm
Well,
about to do
there
a
it
video.
is.
I'm about to do a video for each song on the tape.
Oh, really?
Oh
Nice.
yeah, it's mandatory, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, with that,
and I got physical copies.
yes, I see. Yeah, I did. I did get to see that post. So again, y'all tap in with the brother.
Yeah, and then next month I got a show December 21st at Vibes Downtown Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the tickets.
Come
And we
represent.
celebrating my birthday that day too, so we're going up for that big 30.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Again, y'all, all this information, get it, use it to help with whatever support. And again, we'll get more of this stuff as we're going through. But anything else, brother?
That's about it.
All right.
You know, we can go from there.
All right, for sure, my G. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this interview. Again, y'all, if y'all have any questions as y'all coming in, please put them down in the comments. We highly appreciate it. Now, for those, this being their first introduction and first of experiencing you, tell them a bit about yourself and your background.
Mm, shit. I'm Mexican. I'm from San Diego, California, born and raised. And I always loved music. I started with R&B shit,
Mm.
oldies. Like I was always into music. I always loved it. I love how other artists express themselves.
I'm with it.
You know.
Okay. I appreciate that, my G. Speaking of that, since we get a little bit more of the background, let's go into a little bit of the early beginnings and tell us who was Furno as a child growing up. So share that origin story with us.
I was very I was very shy,
Mm.
very shy. Like to who I am now to back then, I was never like that. I was very shy. I was just always observing, learning. I'm like a sponge, you can always learn no matter how old you are.
Yes.
And I was always into learning new things, and yeah, I always love my family. It's always families first, always. That's the motivation. The streets always motivated me also.
Mm. Hence the title of this project for sure.
Yeah, street therapy because we all need some of that. You know what I'm saying?
1000%. Yeah. With that,
Therapy.
on top of that origin story, have you been just born and raised in San Diego the whole time? Have you done any traveling? Has any other things come up as you grew up as a kid?
Now, I was just born in San Diego, California, in East Dago,
Mm.
to be direct. And then my mom, my dad are from TJ and shit.
Okay.
Close to the border, you know.
Yes.
We got the best Mexican food in San Diego. Remember, don't want to hear shit.
I'm about to take you up on that and come down one time.
Oh, you
Got so
got to,
many
bro.
folks.
You got to try the carne asada
Yeah.
fries. Smack.
Yeah. Shouts out to everybody coming through in here. Then thank you so much for being up in here. Mellow Cash, good to see you up in here, brother. Shouts
Break
out to
eight.
everybody else I see. Man,
Shout out to everybody watching. You know, it's your boy Furno tapped in this motherfucker with my boy More interviews.
we ain't here, my G. So going along with that and being in San Diego and growing up, you did speak a bit about, your love for or an R&B and definitely just listening to music.
Yeah.
So having that love, when did you start creating songs out of that love and respect for it?
Well, when I was probably like 15, 16 years old
Mm,
when I started like putting like raps together. You know, like my friends doubting me motivated me to go in and kill shit.
mm,
My day ones, you know. Like
wow.
friend circle, you know, I'm like there to now, bro, cut it. I was all right, but I never listened. You know that shit. It was the ambition that I had in me to motivate me to go strong and harder every second, every time.
Mm.
You know.
With that motivation and, wanting to go into creating songs, and why was it worth it ultimately for you?
Well, like, cause like I said, it's like a, it's like an escape.
Mm,
I can express myself. You know, just get away for a little bit. You know, get that off my mind, and don't have it keep running in my mind. Just put it out there and people hear it. You know.
yes, it's true,
Yeah. Don't be
man.
procrastinating either. You know, for sure.
Hey, it takes a lot of creativity to, power through, especially that. And man, that can be a creativity killer for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
And one thing about me too, when I was younger, before the rap shit, I was a party boy always. So like I said, I was always into music. Shit. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? I was always into it. So that that right there, the party shit, it made my confidence go all the way up.
mm. Did you ever get into DJing since you was at these parties and like putting
No,
in mixes and stuff?
no, I never did that. I was just swinging with the girls and shit. But I could tell you this. I could tell you this. I could put a good 20 top list, and I have the whole party of jumping that motherfucker.
Yeah, from you loving the music that you listening to, I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt it, man. But with that too, as you on that route, creating between you said 15, 16, and figuring out why it was worth it from not only from your day ones telling you, oh no, man, it's not for you, and you kept pushing through. What did you gain as well as what did you lose from going on that route and creating?
Um, just sacrificing, I guess, like
Yes.
not letting not letting them get to me, and
Mm,
it gave me like a shield too, you know, because those are my day ones, and there's always gonna be people like that around the world,
yeah.
and some of those people, believe it or not, they're called tough fans,
Hmm.
you know, they don't want to be like too happy, too good, like you know,
Very critical of what you do because not only do some of them definitely want to see you win, but they want to see you win in a particular way.
yeah, in their way.
Very true.
If I'm not winning their way, then it's like that's not it.
Understand. Yeah. Okay. I feel that, my man. So, along keeping it pushing with the questions after, learning about these tough fans and still just pushing and doing what you want to do.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get a bit of the beginnings of of your name. So how did you come to be Furno that you are now? And before then, what did you go as before?
Shit. When I was rapping, I didn't have no name.
Mm,
I was just rapping. I was just rapping on beats. I met an OG when I was like 15 years old. You know, like I
yeah.
said, everybody around me was like in denial with me, but he was like, we could sharpen and shine up that diamond.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's really what it was. And then like so he was older, so he brought me around older people, and they'd be rapping and shit, freestyling,
Yeah.
and you know, my OG showed me when I freestyle making the song now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be rapping. I'm gonna give you some shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the mentality that it was in me since I was 15 that he was putting in me. So when I kept rapping and shit in front of people, they're like, damn, that was hot. You got
Yeah.
that heat. And so one person was like, oh, he got that Furno.
Mm,
And then, you know, so it stuck right there, you know. It's like, okay, that fool hot. He got that player boy flow, you know.
okay.
Yeah.
Now I see. Okay. So along with, spitting that hotness that end up spitting that Furno became Furno. How
Yeah.
does your name continue to fuel your passions now?
What do you mean?
So as in now you're Furno. So
Yeah.
now how do you continue to push forward with your passions? Like, I mean, you had that fire already, but now you're able to name it. Now, how do you continue to let that fire get even more ablaze?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I have like, you know, like different egos too sometimes.
Hmm.
Like furnace,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So like that way I could be different. I always want to be different in everything I do,
Yeah.
especially on the music.
Okay. And with these different egos or that different ego, is it you going outside the box trying a different style of music? Is that what it is?
Different style and a different kind of way how I'm gonna go on a beat.
Okay. So for example, Furno does his thing over I hear a lot of trap and street production versus what was Furnace do?
Shit, a lot of like more like lyrics, more
Mm,
like you know like just like straight rap, you know, boom bap rap.
okay. I feel that. Yeah, man. It's always good to again have your foundation, but to always go out and continue to push forward to, try new things and see what works
Exactly.
and
And
see
there's
what
no
doesn't.
life in this life. You got to do that. No matter if it's music, no matter if it's the gym, no matter if it's eating different, all that.
Yeah. So with going out there to go and do those things and learning a bit of the backgrounds of the day ones, doubting. And I know there's a bit you said in one of the songs on Street Therapy that I caught it and I just turned it into a phrase. So what I got from that is this question. So going it doing it on your own, saying what does being a lone wolf mean to you?
A lone wolf.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
So, like, as in, for example, when people were telling you that you can't do it, you shouldn't be doing that, and you decided to go on that path for that moment, you was on your own, still figuring out. You may have, yes, had your OG being able to help you, quell and understand that, energy and the passion. But before then, just knowing that you're not going on the same path as everybody else. So, what does that mean to you? It's like basically creating, going your own path.
Well, that means that you know anybody could do it. You know, you got to be strong mentally too
Mm-hmm.
to go into it. And you another thing is too, don't think what the next person's gonna think, because that's what's gonna hold you back.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah, I hear that, man. Yeah, because once again, not only those tough critics, like you said, but if you let somebody else dictate where you're gonna go just based off of what they're saying, how are you gonna improve on yourself?
Exactly, it's gonna stumble you.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, what I said, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not the rapper. I'm the artist painting the picture. And then I said, fuck going. I said, fuck going up the ladder. I'm painting the picture. I'm not the rapper. I'm the artist.
Hmm. So this is what I create. Y'all go ahead and look at that, but I'm not just rapping this. I'm giving y'all art.
You know?
Yes. And with giving out that art and basically being able to, know your road and take it, why do people decide to keep their distance from others?
Probably because they feel like they're gonna steal their dreams sometimes,
Hmm.
and they're insecure of themselves. Sometimes they feel, what can I say? Not threatened, but like, damn, how can he's next to me? How can he do this? How can he feel like this? You know?
Envious?
Yeah, envious. There you go, envious.
I can
And
dig that.
aka tough fans. You
Man,
know,
you definitely can say, yeah, you say it like that. Tough fans. All right. So, all right.
like
I like
somebody
that
somebody that
reference.
tells you they don't like the song, you know,
Yeah.
and you ask them what part you don't like. No, then you tell them what part they don't like, and they
Yeah.
repeat it to you. So how do you not
Mm.
like it if you listened?
So there's the difference between a hater and a tough fan.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure, like, yeah, I was about to ask you that, and then you already started giving me that. So we got it sound set pack. I
I
got
have a
you.
song. I have a song right now. It's on YouTube. Featuring my boy Hardin. It's called Tough End. We're like almost 11K. It's going up.
Okay. Check that out, y'all. I'll be posting everything else in different links and things later, man. Oh, shouts out for I got to even see the brother Face Fair in the building. Good to see you in here, my G. As well as got M.D. We got Marlon D in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Representing as well San Diego when he be doing his thing out there.
There you go.
Yes. So I know we've been talking a lot about paths and going ways because ultimately life moves in paths and straight forward. Sometimes you may go left and right, but a lot of times there's no turning back.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you were to tell others about taking the route of becoming an independent artist or learning about music, how would you describe your path as an artist to them right now?
Sure. A lot of fucking footwork.
Mm,
A lot of footwork. You know, a lot of dedication. You know, and be ready for all those negatives and all those bad opinions. But opinion's an opinion. And just don't let words get to you. Because your mind could fuck you up more than actual fist.
yes.
The bruising could go away, but if you got bruise in the inside, that stays for a while.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So that saying
Uh,
that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never harm me is not a lie. It's a
yeah,
lie.
real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit, because like if you believe what they tell you, it's really gonna affect you in the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like forever. Instead of a bruise in the face, it goes away.
Mm. So speaking of that and being able to be tough and strong on this route, what has been some of your biggest accomplishments so far that you look at as a lesson?
I mean, my first accomplishment was when I first wrote a song and I got paid for it. And
Mm.
they sent me money through Western Union. I did two verses and a hook.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for sure.
So getting to see that money side of it there. Okay.
And then another thing too is like my day one's asking when's your next videos coming out.
Mm.
When you gonna drop a song, G, you're nagging it. Till back then it was like, nah, bro.
The switch up was real after they saw the potential after you did it.
Then, like I said, that's the motivation. A lot of people
Mm.
got motivation, not as someone hating on you.
Mm. Hey, you take it and use it as fuel, but not don't let that be the only fuel because you have multiple ways to fuel yourself and motivate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like what you got with you right now. That's some fuel for you right now.
Oh, you know it. That's the loud cat.
Now, with that, talking about some things that you got to accomplish from getting paid for your first song
And doing
and
those two, I'm
people doing this.
beating up on
Yes.
Dub-C, MCA.
Mm.
Who else? I forgot. I did a couple, not that many, but I feel good. Those are legends in the game.
Wow. Okay. I was gonna say you can't speak on the details,
so
but it's all good. So with that,
I
with
was a,
where you at, go ahead.
I was a hype man first for my OG, the one I told you I met when I was 15.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was bringing me into the clubs, 21 and up, 17, 18, probably.
Okay. And that's so along with you starting your raps from 15 and 16, like your first experiences besides like parties, but going into clubs and like performing was being a hype person, my hype man.
Yeah, I was a hype man for him.
All right. I get it.
Had the crowd rocking.
There go San Diego boys in the building. He said, "What's up, fool?"
What's up, dog?
Okay, with that, Maji, what's the next move on your path with all of this that you're doing? I know you dropped a project, you got another song going, so I know you have a show coming for your birthday. What else you got in the works?
Mm. Like I said, I'm gonna do videos for each project,
Mm-hmm.
for each song, and then I wanna go to LA and start doing shit out there, going to studios out there and working.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see how it sounds. That's what, something different.
Well, yeah, there's a number of them out there.
And I'm working on another EP also. I'm gonna stay working on music for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Because all of this stuff, man, like I've seen on here, like again, y'all go follow on Spotify, run the streams up, all of different places.
Yeah, on all digital platforms.
Man, so with that, because I know you were talking about in the beginning of when you just rapping and rapping and you were spitting that fire, getting it tamed and understood. Now, as you're doing your writing and making songs, what is your whole creative process? Do you do it in the studio? Are you at home? Can you have any type of just inspiration anywhere you go? And how do you go about doing it?
Um, like I said, music is my passion first. I love that shit. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
hobby. You know what I'm saying? I'll kill for it. I'll hang you up with the microphone and rap on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really it. And my process is I like to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Get medicated. I'll put instrumental, and then I tell myself what direction I want to go into. What do
Mm.
I want to talk about? And then sometimes too, I write like I get a paper, I put a circle, and I put one word, and then I put different words,
Oh,
and then I, try to put my own way out of those words to make a song now.
wow. It is the concept in the middle, or is it just a word and you just build from that word and
I
create
put
the
I
song?
put I put ideas in the middle, and then I just put words. And me personally, I do hooks first. So out of the hook, then the verse is gonna come right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And that's your doing hooks.
There it is, y'all. But I like that workflow right there, especially the circle with putting the ideas in there and the words on the outside. I like the visual of like looking at in my head. You gave me
Yeah,
a
like let's
visual.
say example ideas: ambition, money, cars, betrayal. And then you pick out of that four words or five, whatever. But put it in a pot, see what you get out of that.
Mm. Hey man, so many different ways, y'all. That's why again, thank you for sharing your process. And like letting people know because again, everybody doesn't attack it the same way. We may have some similar elements. I mean, at the end it's a finished song, of course, but the way people attack it is always so good to, see the differences.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's
Yes.
like my idea. And sometimes over a movie, I'll get motivation I'll feel like writing now. Just. I could relate with music all kinds of ways, even with life, just going outside.
Yeah.
I get words out outside and make my, you know.
Yeah. Get inspiration from everywhere. Just not
Exactly.
just one
That
spot.
part.
Yeah, I feel it.
That
I
part.
feel that.
Music is everywhere. Music
Yes. He said hook first. I'm gonna try that. Yeah,
is
man.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
try
man.
it. Try the hook. It's gonna make it easier for you to do your verses for sure.
And yeah, the brothers also digging the word circle too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got something there, my G. You got something there. Well, you already making what you're making, so the formula works.
That part. So yeah.
Man, all right. As we are continuing, y'all, again, don't forget if y'all have any questions y'all want to share with Furno, please put them in the comments. I will get to them. And they're all set there because, again, we appreciate y'all coming through for this interview. And I appreciate Furno for being here for the interview as well. So, the next segment I got for y'all, which I like to call fun questions. They're fun questions to me. They may not be fun questions to y'all, but you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, what'd you say?
Oh, yes, sir. Now we getting into the next segment, which is called fun questions. I call them fun questions, and they fun to me. They may not be fun to you, but this is a segment. I have a few questions that I ask. So if anybody else, also in the comments, if y'all want to join along with these questions that I'm gonna ask Furno, please put your answers down in the comments. This is the section for us to all interact in. Get to see if we got similar answers or not. But you ready, my G?
Yes, sir.
All right. So for the for the fun questions, I like always started with a would you rather. So pay close attention, my G. Can you still me?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. So the first one I got for you is would you rather talk to an expert with the knowledge and skills you need to be successful and you will be famous in the next 6 years, guaranteed. So that's the first one.
Yeah.
Or go through the trials to find your formula and it will take you 10 years to see that growth, but you'll be able to live off your work forever.
I'll go with the second one
Why is that?
because you got all the tools now. Who knows what happens
Hmm.
after 6 years?
Yeah, that's very true.
Like I don't know. That's why I always said I never wanted overnight. I want to tell a story when I go to Breakfast Club or Hot 97. Or when I go to Big Boys.
Yeah.
I want overnight success.
Hard work over again, like you said, the overnight success. I feel that.
Yeah, I don't want
I
overnight.
feel that.
I got a story to say. I want to leave a dynasty when I leave.
Mm. Black and Brown Empire.
You see it?
Which, speaking of Black and Brown Empire, tell us a little bit about that while I'm with the next before I get to the next question.
Um, well, Black and Brown Empire. Empire means it's two.
Hmm.
And black and brown. We're the minorities.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
And they don't want us together because we'll overcome everything else that's next to come.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
that's why you say unity is key.
yeah, exactly, unity is key. And, little by little, people are gonna wake up.
Just keep that motivation going up.
Yeah. And then the fire. You know what the fire's for?
Of course.
For Furno.
Yep. And that's pretty dope. That's a pretty dope shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed the flame got two bees. They're like back to back.
Oh,
Yeah, like they're like one like this and one's like that.
that's I like the style. I like that style. Again, the creativity with it. I like
That's
it.
my boy Dago's photography, killing it in the city. You guys need any pictures? Tap in with my boy.
Shots out, shots out. Now, the next one I got for you is finish this line. So if you want to put this idea in your word bubble or your circle and just run with it, go for it. So you just finish this line however you want to, all right?
Yeah.
So finish this line. The game is designed for.
I can't hear you what you said.
So finish this line.
Okay.
The game is designed for.
Uh-huh.
So finish
Uh,
that.
all right, hold on. The game is designed for to build.
Mm, mm. I hear that.
Like I like the process of building. I like going through all this shit, you know, this is what motivates me the most. That's why like I know I'm different from a lot of artists.
It's because you have that as one of your lead points is rebuilding.
Yeah. And
Take care of the people.
hell yeah, and then too I'm an uplifter too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to motivate the next person around me. You know, I don't want to downgrade them or down.
Hmm. You back, my G?
Yes, sir. Do you hear what I said?
So I missed that last part because I think
I
something
said,
came
I
in on
said,
your phone.
I said, I like to uplift people. I never want
Yes.
to down them, you know, or downgrade them, or I always want to just motivate them, be better. But I am blunt though. Sometimes people get a little butthurt. But I am blunt though. But I don't say nothing because I hate you or don't love you. I say shit because I love you. Actually,
Yeah.
I want you to grow.
Yes. It can be a bitter pill to swallow, but I mean, would you rather want somebody to be upfront and straight with you, or somebody who's gonna play you in the back and be like, yeah, it's cool, and not really tell
Yeah,
you everything, no
exactly,
details.
exactly. Like an example on that video, Tough Fan.
Yeah.
In the beginning, my homie's telling his brother like, "Hey, bro, have you heard of Furno?" He's like, "Yeah, that fool's whack." Whoop whoop, you know, saying he's all beat this and that, you
Yeah.
know. And then I pop up, "Hey, Furno, just bumping your shit. That shit tight. That shit hard." And my homie's looking at his brother in the video like, "Fool, you just said this fool's whack." Now you said this and that.
Two-faced. Two-faced.
You feel me though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last one I got for you here on the fun questions, and then we'll get to talking about the project
Yes, sir.
and much more beyond there. Again, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. And if y'all again have anything you want
Shit
to
going
share,
up on
put
this
them
live.
down. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
So next thing I got for you is you share some wisdom. If this is wisdom for yourself from whoever else that you got, but it's a question here for you. If someone wanted to know what it takes to be a solid being, human being, and an artist, what would you share with them?
Uh, you gotta be dedicated.
Mm,
Dedication, man. That's a real one.
mm. And if you were to do that, how would you rank it if you gave a few points? Where would you rank like dedication and any other things you would say about being an artist?
Dedication, build.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh, don't let your ego get ahead of you or like beat
Mm.
because then like it's gonna be hard for you to work with other people in the music industry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Don't think you know it all because you don't.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even me, I don't know it all. No matter how old you are, you're always gonna learn something. You can always learn something.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And then another one is action.
Mm.
You know, meaning like don't be procrastinating on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, you gotta be humble.
Mm. Mm. And why is that important? The humility or being humble piece.
It's important because you don't want to get ahead of yourself. You know, you don't want to get on your high horse.
and start straying away from your purpose.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You start not really having no love for it no more.
All the love, the fun is gone.
Exactly.
All right, I hear it. But with that, y'all, that's been a segment of fun questions for y'all. Hopefully, that's been fun questions for y'all. I know it's definitely fun for me. Thank y'all for who did participate, as well as thank you for sharing your answers to these fun questions, Furno.
I appreciate you. You know, letting me
Yeah.
speak my mind.
Hey, we going here back and forth, my G. So that's all it is, man. We building this way.
That part, Empire.
Yes. All right.
That's
So I got a few more questions for you. Then after that, man, we out of here for this interview. And again, if anybody else want to share anything, they definitely can. As well as if the Furno of his bars is high, y'all just want to be like,
Hey,
go check something out.
if you're watching this, you can ask me any question you want too.
Yes. And don't be afraid to hit the brother up too. You know, the DMs, wherever else you want to get in contact, but go check this brother and follow him and just see what he got.
Hell yeah.
So, speaking of what you got, we spoke a bit about earlier. Tell us a bit about your recent release with Street Therapy Volume 1.
Well, shit. I started working on it this year.
Mm.
This year's been a fucked up year, or part of my friend. It's been a hectic year,
Yes.
a very insane, sadful year. You know, I broke my foot, had to go into surgery,
Mm.
and then like 2 weeks later, my dad freaking overdosed.
Mm.
He
Sorry to
couldn't.
hear that.
Yeah, he went to the hospital. He was in ICU for like 2 weeks, so it was sad.
Mm.
At the end of the day, he's here.
Yes.
Thank the creator. You know what I'm saying? The creator is there's nobody else like the creator.
Mm.
Yeah. So besides that, like I still like I said, dedication, I still put myself still working on music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I put what I was going through, all that, I put it all in my music. And then like I am also like a narrator sometimes too. Like I put people's stories in my music.
Mm.
I'm saying because it's music, it's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, and street therapy, everybody needs that. And
Yes.
then, like I said, I like to uplift people. So this music is like you're not alone. We all go through a lot of different circumstances, no matter
Yes.
where we are around the whole world.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always tell people you need some street therapy. You know what I'm saying? Volume 1, go get that.
Mm.
So,
So you did. So you gave me a little bit. So you said you did it around this year, and most of it too is you spoke your pain into power and painting, the stories and putting it all out there on the track so
yeah,
people can.
it's like I made my pain like a power to empower.
Yes. Yes. So I know when I ask this question to artists, some feel a certain way that they can't speak on it, but others is like, you know what, I'll just go for it. So
I'm open, but
yeah, so I mean, which I appreciate you sharing what you have shared, yes.
yeah,
But when it comes
I want
to
to I want to always give game,
yes,
and I always want to learn game. You know?
yes, it takes you far.
Yeah.
So in this case, off of this project, what is a few of your favorite tracks or your favorite track?
Let me see. Uh, I mean, they're all dope because they all have different storylines, behind it.
Yes.
Uh, One of them for sure would be the one with my homegirl Mellow Cash. It's called Life.
Mm.
It's called Life Lessons.
Which I know people can't hear it, but in the background, this song is actually playing right now.
Oh, well, that's crazy. Hey, shout out to my homegirl Mellow Cash. We about to shoot that video soon.
That's what's
Get ready
up.
for it. And but that song, like, quick little thing behind it. Why is that one's the first one?
Yes.
That one, my lyrics, I wrote it on my hospital bed after like surgery a couple hours.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, Mister. How I thought about that is
And
Mister.
you know why I started to write? What gave me my motivation? I
What?
started watching Genius,
Oh.
the Kanye documentary. Yes, sir. I was like, I gotta get back to it. Fuck that. They ain't gonna stop me.
Mm.
I'm here.
Shoot, I hear that, man. No, no, the way that you described that reminded me of and Rest with the Universe and Rest with Beats is Jay Dilla and how Jay Dilla on in his hospital bed was still making beats and still making music
What?
regardless. Yeah.
I mean, you seen little TJ, right? You heard of little TJ?
No, please tell me.
Oh, he's a
No.
rapper from New York. He's pretty big. You know, he's like A Boogie status.
Okay.
You know who A
Yeah.
Boogie's,
Hey
right?
Boogie, yeah.
Well, he got shot like a little while ago, and
Mm.
he was in the hospital, but also recording. I'm telling you,
Hey, let
it's no telling what motivated them, but I'm telling you what motivated me.
yeah.
Kanye, Kanye
Mm.
West.
Oh yeah, and all that's going on right now.
I know. It's that fool's a fool. That's all I gotta say.
Hey man, it's eccentric. I mean, the different person, man.
Well,
Everybody.
hey, he's super wealthy and he's hella famous. That's why I'd rather be wealthy than famous.
Mm. Tell me a little bit more why you rather be wealthy than famous.
Because famous, you have a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of things they expect from you. You know, let's say you start working out 3 4 months hard,
Yeah,
like you don't want to do it no more. Now they're gonna shame you and throw shit on you. You know, like we're all human beings.
yeah.
You know
Hmm.
what I'm trying to say? And then wealthy is you could do whatever. And you know, the wealthy you feed generations.
Yes.
You have money work. You have money work for you. You don't work for the money.
Word. Exactly. Now, any other like special mentions of like songs written on this project that stood out to you as well?
Uh, Let me see.
Yeah.
I
Life
think,
lessons being written while you having your lessons
yeah.
in
I
the hospital.
for sure off the porch.
Which, my goodness, I swear you are you doing this on purpose? Because I haven't played in the background. But go for
Wow,
it. But go
that's
for it.
crazy. Yeah, off the porch. You know that one is self-explanatory. You know, you hear the hook. You know, and that's like that's an everyday kid's life. We live it when you're from a ghetto.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? People that never lived that ghetto life. You know, they could hear about it through music instead of going out there to go try to live it. And you know, bad shit happens.
mm.
You know,
Experience, perspective.
it's giving you the experience in the music before you want to go and live it.
Yes.
You know,
Man. Okay. Any other ones that jumped out to you? Because I'll tell
Mm,
you a few that, I mean, I know that
uh,
I like from the project, but what else you got?
uh, let me see. Street Therapy.
Oh, yeah. I would say it's one of my favorites.
It's one of your favorites. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
little brother, P Almighty.
Mm,
He killed that verse, and then like at the end, he made it like a chant. You know how he repeated it? He made it
yes.
like a chant. You know, because he's saying some real shit. So it's like you gotta like listen to it. Like, oh damn, you know.
And like you said, you talking about wanting to uplift people and like really lifting up, like that's
Like
really what.
he complimented what I was saying. You know.
Yep. Yeah. Again, you just picking the songs that straight up just like coming right after each other. Nah, he planned this, y'all. He planned it. He planned it. But yeah, man, I like. I'll say, street pit therapy is one of them.
And
I
then like
would.
out of all those songs,
Yes.
like remember I told you about the furnace?
Yes.
I would have to say it's called Came a Long Way.
Yeah.
I was really rapping, you know. My OG told me never take a knee. Now I'm getting to the green. You know what I'm saying? Like I was spitting on that shit. Hey, shout out to my girl Cass. Tapped
There it
in.
is.
She saw the big dog in the house. Like, yeah.
Hey. And then honestly, even you finished the
You're late
project.
though, Cassie.
Yeah, we almost
I
at
got
the
your
tail
ticket
end
though.
of
You
this
want a
right
ticket?
now.
Who need a ticket? Who
Mm.
popping out?
Boom, there it is. Okay.
You know?
And yeah, honestly, I'll say this, man. This was a very solid project, especially Locked In was one of the other
Oh,
tracks that I locked up I liked as well
oh
too.
yeah.
And you ended it
Hey,
strong.
hold on. That's crazy you said that because that's mine. That was the next one. Oh snap!
So yeah, y'all, we took some time before this and we planned everything that
Yeah,
we're
we
saying
planned
right now.
yeah, we're already rehearsed.
Oh man, that's so dope, man. That's so dope, man. Yeah, tell us a little bit about Locked In.
Locked in. Snap. Well, because like what? Because basically locked in means you always show me you were solid, no
Mm-hmm.
matter the situation, or what was going on. If I was up, if I was down, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, if I got it, you got it. We locked in.
Mm. Mm. That is that feel of unity right there.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, if I got it, you got it, and the same, and vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? We locked in. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. But okay, overall, my G, what is? And I know you spoke a bit on it earlier, but for to tell all those who are listening right now and those who be listening later, what is one message that you wanted your listeners to get from this project?
Uh, don't give up on yourself.
Hmm.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
We can all go through this pain together.
Mm.
And what the saying is: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yes.
And in life, you want to make it in whatever you do: hair, clothes, pictures, designers, music. You gotta have ambition.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
If you don't have ambition, I don't know. It's gonna be hard for you to.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna really want it to do much of anything. Really
Exactly.
finding the purpose and the reason.
Exactly.
I hear that, man.
Like I
Okay.
said, I love what I do.
I can hear it.
I got a clothing brand too. Obviously, you see, I'm wearing it.
Yes.
It's Black and Brown Empire. I got a page on there. We're selling merch. We got
We're gonna
joggers.
look
We got hoodies. All that.
and we're gonna plug all of that as well as I'm definitely y'all make sure y'all check that out as well. You
It's
know?
not. It's not. It's more than a brand. It's a lifestyle.
Yes. Yes. Now speaking of this, my man, which again, solid project. I love like I said, the tracks we talked about definitely I was locked in on those tracks right there.
Hey, I like how you
Uh-huh.
use that.
Mm-hmm.
You did a double entendre.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
I
I
like
like
how you did that. The song is called Locked In, and then
mm-hmm.
you're like, I was locked. I was
Yeah.
locked in. Yeah.
I like to play a little bit, just a little bit,
I like.
just out of
Hey,
respect.
we need some of that. We don't need people to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the most comfortable, and then we could work. We could do what we do.
there it is. Now speaking of that, my man, I know music is
Shout out to
life.
my boy Six God Juice in the motherfucking building.
Peace, peace. See you up in here.
Yeah, tap in with homie, bro. Get you an interview.
There it is, y'all. Again, and I'm gonna say for sure, next month is gonna be one of the at least the last months right now. I'm gonna be taking a nice little break so I can build myself.
Hey, when you come to Dago,
Yes,
uh, we got to do a live interview.
I'm with it. I stopped more equipment now, so
Yeah, and by the time you come, if everything works out for us on my side, we should
yes,
already have like a building already with podcasts and all that.
there it
If,
is.
if it works out, but if it don't, we work with you guys and just get it. No
Oh
matter.
yeah.
So I'm from the streets, street therapy, baby. Get that one.
Make it happen by any means. There it is. See, look at I see you, with your promos and putting it straight in. There it is. Do it. This is all you, my G. This is all yours right now. So
Yeah.
do what you want with it. But speaking of that, of music and
Fredo,
building
word
outside of
wizard
that.
hands.
Oh, that's the boy. That's my boy, Fred
Shout out,
Wizard.
bro. Follow me, bro. Check my music out. Let me know what you think. I'm on all
Yeah.
digital platforms. I just dropped.
But outside of music, G, what are some hobbies that also bring you joy?
Shit. I like girls.
For sure. For sure.
uh, you said hobbies?
Yes.
I like to read. I like to
Okay.
read. I like to read like mystery books. Leave you like thinking what's gonna happen. You know, like a suspense. You know,
Yes.
and I like to read about uplifting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Stuff that could tools that could help us. You know that they don't teach us in school.
Very true. Yeah.
So I like that.
Knowledge not only coming from experience, nature, learning from other people, like off, once you go off the porch, but also in the books.
In the books, exactly.
I feel that.
That's dope. I said learn new tools that they don't teach you in school.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'll put that in my next raps.
Yes. Already there. All right. We
What's
got
up
the
with
my
more?
brother
No,
over
that's the
here.
interview. Yeah, that's dope.
Look, so we got the brother. He said recommend some mystery books that you read, or just one off the top.
At the top, probably like the Hiller,
Hmm.
the Headler, I think
Okay. The Headler. Okay.
something like that. It's been a while I read it, but that was something I used to always like.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? He said Scooby. that's
Fool. And he was talking about
that's not
swimming in
that's not
women.
really a mystery. I mean, it is a mystery, but I said more like it leaves you thinking. Like a suspense, a
Yeah.
thriller. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, and I like my hobby's music too, and it's my passion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could just get me like roll me something up and put an instrumental, and I like to work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
And he said, and the gang.
You know it.
Mm.
And then I think that's it. Girls, music, and
Yeah. Reading.
reading. That's about it.
Okay. I'm with that.
The
Now
hobby.
speaking of, he said, angels and demons. Hmm.
There you go. They get along.
Now, with all of those goals, all the things that you've done and accomplished so far, and
Hey,
will
thank you for
continue
everybody
to.
watching, Furno.
Yes,
I go by Furno the Play on Instagram. You can check me out on all platforms. Furn0. Let me
the
know what
player.
you think.
Um, ultimately, my G, what is your ultimate goal with your passions, especially with this music?
Well, like I said earlier, leave a dynasty, leave history.
Mm,
Like be a big movement.
yeah.
Be a impact the world.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like put me in the history books. Nah, that's too much. But hey, you can for music wise. But I'm not talking about politics.
yeah.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
there. But yeah, just I want to feed my kids.
Mm, mm,
And obviously, I'm all up for it. Charities, all that charities and all that.
yes.
Give back. I want to give back for sure. That's like the main thing.
Okay.
You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? Before I get like the buzz down chain, I'm put my mama and my dad in the crib.
mm,
You know, I do a lot of research. That's another hobby it is. I like a lot of research about life. In the music. Health, wealth,
yes.
everything that can make you a better you in all kinds of aspects of you. Spiritually, financially, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming through now with the questions. We
I'm
already
from
about to
I'm from
round up.
I'm from San Diego, California. Born and raised.
Yeah, Black and
Black and
Brown
Brown
Empire.
Empire. You already know what it is, Juice.
Man. Now, with that, before this final question, my G, and I'll let you go.
Yeah.
I want to take this time to give you your flowers and appreciate you for coming through, sharing your thoughts, sharing your wisdom, sharing the game that you got, whether it again is off the porch, and hopefully everybody stays locked in with it. But thank you for coming and really sharing, brother. Thank you so
Oh
much.
yeah, bro. I appreciate you for having me on your channel, and I appreciate what you're doing. You know, giving all upcoming artists, rappers, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
a chance to speak their mind and make them feel good about themselves. You know, someone's actually listening.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And we need more people like you to do stuff like that.
because you never know who you may
Exactly.
impact.
Yeah, exactly. Like my OG said, you never know what song is gonna blow. It's for the people to pick. You could say it's this one, but it could be the one that you don't like.
Yep,
There you go. So,
which sometimes it ends up being most.
make your dream a reality. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? That's for sure. That's something you want to always do. Make your dream a reality, and don't give up on your dream.
yes.
And shit, that's about it. I think
All right.
you tapped in with more interviews, and guess what? There's more coming.
Exactly. Oh, so you already know the setup. But before we do the ending, this is the last question that I gotta share. I share this with everybody because, again, it's perspective, is the wisdom and the knowledge. So, my question to you to end this out: when it comes to your passions, family, building, music, all the hobbies and things that you love, is it the quality or the quantity?
Quality,
And why is that?
because you want to give the best work you have.
Mm,
Quantity was probably when I was 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm about to be 30.
mm,
I can't be giving you, you know, good, good material with half as equipment.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? You want it to complement.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I hear that. But with that, y'all, again, thank you so much, Furno, for coming through. Shouts out to everybody else that's here. I'm gonna let the brother go ahead and he gonna plug all he needs to. So for your final words before I end it out. So do your thing.
Yeah, it's your boy Furno. You could check me out on Instagram, Furno the Player. I'm on all digital platforms, FURN0. Go check me out. And thank you for tapping in. There's more for me to come. Go check me out on YouTube, Furno TV. Go.
Boom. And with that, y'all, this has been another installment of More Interviews, aka Memoirs of Our Real Experiences. And again, before y'all head out, don't forget to keep writing down your memoirs and sharing your experiences so that you can keep growing and sharing your life. But with that, y'all, we're out. Peace and love. This is from A.D.V.I.S. and then your brother Furno. We're out.
All right.
Peace.